Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. This is your Handyman for the Average Man. Today's video is going to be showing you something that I find very frustrating when it comes to putting up Christmas lights. You plug in the lights, a string of lights, and then you notice that half of the string is out. So the question is, how do you go about fixing that half that's not lit so that you have a full string so you don't have to toss the whole thing out? So today's video is just going to show you a couple pointers, a couple different ways that you can go about doing this, okay? So let me show you what we got going on. Got my Christmas tree, and this is an artificial tree, but I actually, at the time, a couple years back, I didn't know how to replace and fix the bulbs, how to identify where the bad bulb was. So I actually took off all the wires, all the Christmas lights, and so this is just the artificial tree. And every year, basically, I just string it up with the lights. So about a third way up, and I'm manually putting on my string of lights. So I came across a string I want to show you. So as you can see, got lights on this string, but the first half is all out, okay? So I'm going to show you what exactly you do so that you can fix this. And I got lucky on this one because you're going to see real quickly the very first bulb I tried to fix was the right one. So the first thing I want to show you, which could be your issue, is the fuse, okay? So here is a different string, okay? And if you look here carefully, you'll see if I can focus here. Alright, so right here, there's this little trap door, right? There's this little door where the fuses are, okay? And if you see, that's where it comes out. So I'm going to show you real quick. Got this little screwdriver, little flathead, just a small tip. And you just got to kind of push it out. There's a little groove, you just kind of push it out. Okay. So, got this little door here, and that exposes the fuses, okay? So you can see that. So basically, these little fuses, these little cylinder fuses, you can replace those out. So that could be part of the problem, and you can get these fuse replacements probably in the same aisle that you are buying your Christmas lights. They should have a light bulb tester, which I'm going to talk about in a second, or actually fuse replacements. And this one here, it says a 3 amp 125 volt fuse. So you want to check your instructions that come with the lights. Hopefully you still have them, but if not, that's the typical strength, for Christmas lights. And then you just replace that. So that's one option. I'm not going to actually do that because I don't need to in this instance. Okay. The other option is you get a different string of lights that works, right? So let me light this one up. Okay, so this one works, and the reason I'm not using this one is because this is actually, this one actually is like a lighter color. It doesn't match the same brightness of color that those are. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take out, let's see. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take out the first bulb here. Okay. And so you got these, you got the bulb, right? And on each side is the wire, the little copper wire that's folded over. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you. Let's get this over here. Okay. So I got this first half of the string that's out, right? And then the lights start. So typically when you have a section of lights, like a section of the string that's out, what you want to do is identify typically it's probably going to be one bulb that's setting off this whole section. So in this case, I want to start the very first bulb. So I'm going to take that out. You can use pliers, little needle nose pliers, or you can just use a little screwdriver and get the bulb out. So I took this one out, and this is my replacement bulb that I got from a different string. It's always good to keep, if you have a bad string, just keep that string, use it as replacement bulbs, because basically we want, basically this is just going to keep the flow of electricity going through the entirety of the string, okay? It's not that we like this color per se. If it's a different color, it doesn't matter. We just want to keep it where it keeps the electricity going. So if you look inside the socket, you can't really tell here. Alright, so that's a little better view here. So if you look inside the socket, you'll see two sides of the metal, and that's what you want to line up with the copper wires, okay? So basically just it goes along, and you see immediately this continues the electricity. So this entire string now is lit up, and I want to show you something that if you don't have it centered right, if you have it off where it's not aligned, look at that, it doesn't light up. So in this case here, that was actually the problem. This one bulb, which actually was a replacement bulb, and you can tell because the whole thing isn't colored, it's just the tip. This was a replacement bulb, and whoever put the replacement in had it crooked. It very well could have been me, but you see that it's not reading correct. So there you go. That's all it was for this one bulb here. So oh wow, look at that. That is too funny. That is too funny. This is actually a it's acting like it's a flashing light. Wow, I have never seen that before. Comment below in the comment section of this video if you know about this. If this is just a faulty bulb, or if it's designed to have a flashing sequence. Let me show you here. Wow, that's pretty funny. Alright, I don't want it to be flashing, so I think the bulb is faulty. So I'm just not going to use that one. I'm going to use the one that I used for my replacement string and make it nice and tight, and there I go. Let me back this up to show you what I've done. So there you go. Got this whole string. That whole string is now lit up, and it took literally, because before I made this video, I did that, and it literally took a minute of my time. So the main thing you want to do is, you may have to check the fuse and replace the fuse, but the main thing you want to do is identify the bulb that is discontinuing the flow of electricity. And you may have to play around with it. It may be that first bulb or the bulb before it. So, get a bulb that works, put it in, take it out, put it in the next one, that type of thing. And that's all it is to it. And they do sell light bulb like checkers, where you can actually identify the flow of electricity. So I don't have one, but this is a simple way that you can fix a string of lights and not have to toss it out, At least gets you one more year's worth of Christmas lights. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to my channel for more helpful handyman videos that the average man, woman, or child can complete. So there you go. I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a happy holiday season. Merry Christmas. And until next time, I am a handyman for the average man. Take care. Bye.